The sky is not the limit. March 20, 2015. Dear ones, some of you felt the energies of the past few days deeply and directly. Others noted the angst of many, but felt little. All shifted according to their needs. Those of you in great pain are upset because you thought you would not experience much pain once you climbed your mountain of general cleansing. Your clearing/cleansing is now of your individual paths. Some of those paths have many brambles, and others are relatively clear. It is not your role or our role to specify why each entity was or was not in pain. And those who suffer are not more spiritual, merely on a different path. You have reached a place in your transition in which you are the only one who can provide explanations and directions for you. Such a thought is difficult for many. It is like removing training wheels from your bicycle. Most of you who learned to ride a bicycle that way were certain you would fall and hurt yourself once your training wheels were removed, only to discover that your new bicycle skills provided you with more speed and adventure than before. And so it is for your latest foray into your new world. Expediting your personal role, as happened the past few days, intensified any brambles or pieces on your path that you could not jump over, tunnel under, or run around. Those brambles are your messages to yourself that this bramble, this piece, is something you need to address before you move forward. Even though the 3D Earth you most often had several lives to fully experience one issue, such is not true in this lifetime. You agreed to build New Earth Bridge, so you did. Now you are demanding that you be allowed to experience the fruits of that labor, so you are. By moving far beyond what was expected of you by you and the universes before entering Earth in this lifetime, you have greatly expedited your clearing processes. Even though your mountain climb was sufficient to begin movement on New Earth Bridge, to accept the new reality of joy and love for others and yourself, you requested a rapid roll down your green hills to ensure you would fully experience New Earth in this lifetime. The rocks and brambles you recently noted on your path are not the result of some god or universe punishing you. It is that you are expediting your New Earth journey and process, so you requested more energy for that cleansing. Not only do you wish to cross New Earth Bridge, you are planning to live in it before exiting Earth in this lifetime. For most, that last statement means that all you desire will change within a few years, for you believe that this life is limited to 75 to 100 years. So you must race through all you wish to do, that your time on Earth in this life has boundaries. Allow those beliefs to float in your mind for a bit. Then realize, perhaps with great joy, that as you shift your DNA, cells, vibrations and frequencies, as you did the past few days and will continue for perhaps as long as you are of this life, there are no guidelines for what is happening. Please note in the very depth of your being that you have moved beyond, far beyond expectations. For just when the universes believe you have decided to rest a bit, to move at the pace predicted prior to your entrance to Earth in this life, you greatly increase your skills and speed. We cannot provide a definite vision of where or when you will stop this unrelenting growth to 5D and beyond. Indeed, you are programmed, if you will, to halt most of your efforts once you reach 4D. Such is already in your past. You and Earth are rapidly transitioning to 5D and beyond. Where will you stop? When will you stop? No one, most likely even you, knows that answer. You are not lemmings, following one another to an edge of a cliff to your demise as portrayed in one of your famous television commercials. You are eagles flying high above Earth, determining when and how you wish to land. Daring anyone to stop or control you, for you are no longer controllable. You have likely visited hidden pain the past few days. Such is not a curse or indicator that you are a bad person. Instead, you gathered your courage and decided to fly out of the nest to your new life, new being, whether 5D, 6D, or beyond. You have no limits. And you are the one who decided such is so. For the limits you established for yourself before entering Earth in this lifetime have long been forgotten. You are on your path, and you are courageous enough to crush any barriers on that path. Even though such might have been physically, emotionally or spiritually difficult, you did so or have done so the past few days, and will likely continue to do so. Instead of being frightened, believing you are somehow cursed or thinking the gods have forsaken you, glory in the vision of you as an eagle flying majestically through the skies with your current goal in mind and future objectives fully part of your being, but only your being. You no longer are of earth as is true of a worm, you are flying high, seeing earth with new eyes and skills. Only to shift in a chameleon-like fashion to a new you, when your eagle being is no longer enough, just as you did the past few days. You are not a worm or a moth, you are an eagle contemplating your next frequency and/or dimensional experience. When and if you decide to explore new patterns is entirely up to you. All that was required of you prior to entrance to Earth in this life was introducing New Earth. You achieved that goal years ago. So it is that even the sky is no longer your limit. So be it. Amen. Channeled by Brenda Hoffman. www.lifetapestrycreations.com